If you're over 40, the right shirt makes you look sharp and put together. The wrong one. It adds 10 years and kills your credibility. Today, I'm going to show you exactly how to avoid that. By the end, you'll know the 5 shirts every guy our age needs. And I don't care if you're in an office, running your own business, or fully retired, this applies to you. Here's what we're covering. First, the 5 essential shirt types and when to wear each one. Then, how to choose the right fit for your body, whether you're heavy or slim or athletic. And finally, the colors and patterns that actually work for guys our age. Stay with me because halfway through, I'm calling out the shirt mistake almost every man over 40 makes. And fixing it will change how people see you. Here's the thing, at this point in your life, you know exactly what you want. You've earned the right to dress well. Let's dial in your shirts so they actually work for you, not against you. Alright, let's get into the 5 shirt types you actually need. Let's start with the shirts that really build the foundation of your wardrobe after 40. If you get these 5 right, everything else becomes easier: what you wear, how you look, and how confident you feel. The first one is the dress shirt, your power piece. This is for weddings, big meetings, or any moment when you need to look like the guy who's got it together. Go for quality Supima or Egyptian cotton, a collar that holds its shape, and clean colors like white light blue, or even a soft pink. Avoid thin, shiny fabrics or collars that collapse. They instantly make you look less polished. But most of your week isn't formal. You want something sharp without feeling stiff. For everything in between, the Oxford is your best choice. I wear Oxford several days a week because they're reliable. The thicker texture gives the shirt presence, and the button-down collar keeps things intentional. White light blue and navy are your top colors. It works at the office on weekends or under a blazer for dinner. It's extremely versatile for men our age. When the heat kicks in and you still want to look sharp, you need something lighter. In warm weather, linen becomes your go-to. Look for linen blends around 60 to 70% linen with cotton, so you get breathability without the sloppy look. Stick with simple grown man colors: white, light, blue, gray, beige. Linen does wrinkle, but that's part of its charm. Keep it lived in, not "I gave up." A quick steam fixes the rest. Wear it mostly untucked with lightweight chino sleeves rolled a bit. That's your summer uniform. But summer isn't the whole year, and when the weather cools down, you still want something relaxed but masculine. As the temperature drops, chambray and denim take over. When they're clean and modern, no heavy distressing, no flashy snaps. They look intentional and masculine. Light blue chambray is incredibly versatile under a sweater, a blazer, or on its own with dark jeans. Pair it with dark denim and brown boots for a simple weekend look that always works. Skip the fake distressing or super faded washes. They make your outfit look older than you. Now we've covered your polished, smart casual, and year-round options. But you still need something for everyday life. For the stuff you actually do day to day, the casual button-down is essential. This is your shirt for errands, casual dinners, and relaxed weekends. Go with flannel when it's cool, brushed cotton anytime, and lightweight twill when it's warm. Choose navy, gray, burgundy, forest green, or subtle checks and stripes. Skip loud Hawaiian prints, big graphics, or anything that pulls attention away from your face. Before we move on, there are 2 details that quietly make or break every shirt: your collar and your fabric. The collar frames your face. A point collar works on almost everyone. If you have a rounder face or broader shoulders, a spread or cutaway collar helps balance your proportions. And on Oxfords, the button-down collar is perfect polished, but not overly formal. Long sleeves almost always work better for men our age. You can roll them up when you want to look relaxed, but you can't roll short sleeves down when you need to look sharper. Save short sleeve button-downs for hot tropical days only. Now let's talk fabric. This is the biggest mistake men over 40 make. Most guys buy shirts based on price or brand instead of the material itself, and that's why their shirts look tired after a few washes. Here's what you want: Supima or Egyptian cotton for dress shirts, Oxford cloth for everyday wear, linen blends for hot months, and merino wool if you travel or move a lot. Here's what you avoid: polyester heavy blends. They don't breathe, they trap odor, and up close, they look cheaper than you think. If you remember just one thing about fabrics, it's this: choose natural fibers that actually look better the longer you own them. And now that you know the shirts, the collars, and the fabrics, it's time to fix the part most men over 40 struggle with: choosing the right fit for your body type. Now let's talk about fit, because this is where most men over 40 get things wrong. A great shirt doesn't work unless it fits the body you have right now. Not the body you had at 25, and not the body you wish you had. Let's break this down into 3 simple builds so you know exactly what works for you. 1. Fuller midsection build. If you have a fuller midsection, which is extremely common after 40, your goal is clean lines without clinging or ballooning. Go with a regular fit or a very light slim fit. You want it to follow your body, not cling to everything, and not hang off you like a tent. Medium weight cotton or Oxford cloth works best because it has enough structure to smooth things out without highlighting the areas you don't want attention on. Stick with darker tones like navy charcoal, deep burgundy, or dark olive. They naturally slim your silhouette. For patterns, go with vertical stripes, such as pinstripes or Bengal stripes, to create visual length. Avoid horizontal stripes, large checks, or busy patterns. They add width. And choose a curved hem. It stays tucked better and gives a cleaner line around your waist. 2. Slim or lean build. If you're naturally slim, your challenge is the opposite. You want to add presence without looking swallowed by your clothes. Texture is your best friend. Oxford cloth, chambray, denim twill, or flannel add visual weight and dimension. Smooth, thin dress fabrics tend to make you look even slimmer, so use them strategically. Avoid going too slim with the fit. Super slim shirts only emphasize how lean you are. A regular or tailored fit that follows your shape without clinging gives you the best balance. Layering works extremely well for you. A chambray under a sweater, and Oxford under a casual blazer. They add depth without making you look bulky. Patterns also work in your favor. Gingham small checks, subtle plaids, and lighter colors like white light, blue, or beige help create more visual presence. 3. Broad shoulders or athletic build. If you've got broader shoulders or an athletic build, you probably know the struggle. What fits your shoulders is too loose around the waist, and what fits your waist is too tight across the chest. Look for regular or tailored fits, and prioritize brands that offer an athletic fit. These give you extra room in the chest and shoulders, while tapering properly at the waist. Pay attention to the collar size and sleeve cut. Too small looks squeezed, and sleeves that are too tight restrict movement. Shirts with 2-3% spandex or elastane can be a game changer. That small stretch keeps you comfortable without losing structure. And here's something every athletic guy should consider. If a shirt fits your shoulders and chest but feels loose at the waist, get it tailored. Bringing in the waist makes a massive difference, and costs far less than buying a whole new shirt. Once you've dialed in the right fit for your body type, the next step is choosing the colors and patterns that actually work for men over 40, because most guys get this part wrong. Let's make it simple. Now let's get into colors and patterns, because this is where a lot of men over 40 accidentally age themselves. The right colors make you look sharper, healthier, and more confident. The wrong ones make you look tired, washed out, or older than you are. So let's keep this simple. To start with the basics, there are 2 colors every man over 40 should own: white and light blue. White brightens your face, adds clean contrast, and instantly makes you look more polished. Light blue is softer than white, works on almost every skin tone, and is easier to maintain day to day. Once you've got those 2 locked in, the next step is building out your sophisticated darks: navy gray and charcoal. Navy is the most versatile. It works for business casual dinners, weekends, whatever your life looks like. Gray and charcoal give a modern, confident look and don't show wrinkles as easily, which is a huge bonus. From there, introducing a couple of subtle accent colors makes your wardrobe feel complete. Beige and olive. Beige gives a warm, clean look that feels great in spring and summer. Olive adds a masculine edge and pairs perfectly with denim, navy, khaki, and neutrals. And here's the color rule most men over 40 need to hear. Avoid loud neon shades or overly bright tones. Electric blue, lime green, bright orange. Unless you're on a golf course, those colors tend to look juvenile and work against the refined look you're going for. Now that you've got your core color palette, let's talk about patterns, because patterns can make you look sharp, or they can make you look like you're trying too hard. Patterns add personality, but the key is subtlety. A rule that never fails is this: if you can clearly see the pattern from about 10 feet away, it's probably too bold for men over 40. The pattern should complement you, not distract from you. Vertical pinstripes are a great option. They visually lengthen your torso and work for both business and smart casual settings. Stick to thin, closely spaced stripes, navy and white, blue and white, gray and white. Small checks are another solid choice. Tiny, subtle patterns that add texture without overwhelming your outfit. Think small gingham micro checks or tighter plaids. Chambray also functions like a pattern because of its texture. It looks like a solid from a distance, but up close it has some nice texture. Perfect for understated, mature style. Avoid loud prints, oversized checks, big plaids, graphics, and logos. If your shirt's louder than you are, yeah, that's the wrong shirt. So now you've got the right shirt types, the right fits, and the right colors and patterns. The final step is tying all of this together so your shirts work for you every single day, not against you. Alright, let's bring this home. Shirts set the tone for your entire look. You can have great pants and great shoes, but if the shirt isn't right, nothing pulls together. But when you dial in the shirt, the type, the fit, the colors, everything just works. You look sharper, more confident, more intentional. 3 things to keep in mind. First, fit beats price. A well-fitting shirt will always look better than an expensive one that doesn't fit your body. Second, fabric matters. Quality cotton linen blends Merino. They feel better, look better, and last longer. Third, keep your palette refined. White light, blue, navy gray, beige olive, plus subtle patterns like pinstripes and small checks. These colors do the heavy lifting for men over 40. At this stage in life, your style doesn't need to be complicated. It just needs to be smart and effortless. And when your shirts are dialed in, people notice. They see confidence. They see maturity. They see a man who knows exactly who he is, and that matters. If this helped, hit subscribe. We break down style for men over 40 every week. And tell me in the comments, which shirt are you adding first? Dress shirt, Oxford, linen, chambray, casual button down. Your style isn't about perfection, it's about progress. Upgrade one shirt today and watch how fast everything else follows. Thanks for watching.